Good evening from Oakland, California. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, you think of this building, Oracle Arena. Vince Carter won the dunk contest here. The Warriors have won championships in this building. You love this. It brings out the best.
It's called the Oracle Experience. In 2016, the Golden State Warriors broke the single-season game record for victories with 73, beating the 96 Bulls. They still have the same cast in play.
Now that's strength in numbers. 10 men on the floor. Let's do this. Jay, if I were to tell you one of these teams is a volume shooting team from three, you'd naturally say Golden State. But wait, Toronto's the one as of late that's hoisted more from beyond the arc.
Yeah, Toronto is thinking anything you can do, Golden State, I can do better. Well, maybe not better, but maybe more. How about Golden State leads the league in 2017-18 in three-point shooting percentage, 39%. Toronto, not so much. They're 18th at 35.
But the Raptors are taking more, and that should evolve in the coming years.
So that means less equals more or more equals more?
Wow, my head is trying to do all the math, my friend. Thompson, now a steal as the Raptors have it. To Leonard. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day. Curry to bring it up. Leads just a point. Kyle Lowry with a piece. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. Curry buries it on the catch and shoot. His instincts are unnatural. But what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Pascal Siakam to Leonard. For the Raptors right now, it's twofold. Not just winning with Kawhi, but trying to keep Kawhi.
I think Toronto has to look at this as a one-year lease. You have to get as much out of Kawhi as you can. The goal is to win a championship, and the goal is to win one now.
Kawhi Leonard with a chance at a four-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. You can count that one a four-point play. It's Steph at the controls. Kyle Lowry swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Fred VanVleet to Leonard. Going to launch beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Kyle Lowry at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Curry into the front court. They're down three. Fires the three. He made his first effort, but not that time. Lowry into the front court. Leads three. To VanVleet. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Fred VanVleet locked in on that one.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Curry. No good. To Leonard. Lowry. Shot clock winding down. Lets it fly from long range. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Leonard to Van Vliet. Leonard. That's good D. Shot no good. Thompson to bring it into the front court. The score 12-8. Steph Curry. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. In just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit it.
Warriors have the basketball to Thompson. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Goes to the right side to Van Vliet. Leonard. To Gasol. Deep right corner. They work it down to Gasol. Leonard. 5 to shoot for Toronto. The shot, almost.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Steph Curry. He's 3 for 7.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Leonard. Fires the 3. He buries it.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. 4-3. Double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow through. That release is effortless.
Lowry to Leonard. Lowry. He engulfed him that time. Curry into the front court. Down 3. Kawhi Leonard sends it away. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. He'll run the offense. Well, he missed his first 3 from downtown, but he gets this one to go.
And it's called short-term memory. The good players don't have one.
Here's Curry with it up top. Down 6. To Thompson. Raptors come away with it. Well done, Kyle Lowry. 3 for 6 now.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Curry has it. A lot of contact. No whistle. Leonard to Lowry. From long range. Smothering D.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for three.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Lowry, Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Curry with the basketball. Margins 8. Beyond the arc for three. And Steph. He can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open, knocks down the three.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Fred VanVleet to Leonard. Pascal Siakam to VanVleet. Here's a chance from long range. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. To Leonard. For three. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. It's Steph for two. Gets a look. Can't hit. Lowry with it. It's an 8-point lead. Backcourt. Driving right to the basket.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Curry to the basket, but it won't go down.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Kawhi Leonard matched up with Jerebko. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Curry, it's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
To Leonard. Fred VanVleet. Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Thompson to bring it into the front court. 5-point game. Has a look. Shot by Thompson misses. Lowry into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Siakam sizing up Draymond Green. Pascal Siakam, strong finish. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Curry to bring it up. They trail by 7. Runners good there.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Leonard. To Lowry. Leonard. Lowry. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation.
The assist from number 11, Klay Thompson. 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
To Lowry. Leonard. To Lowry. Fires the three. Message received. Well defended. Green. Pascal Siakam pins it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Lowry to Leonard. Lowry to Leonard. Lowry.
To number 23. That's his first personal foul.
Kyle Lowry is going to get a chance at 3 here. Hasn't missed yet. And hits the first free throw. Second and 3. Got it. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them.
Into the game for the Toronto Raptors, number 3, OG.
Russell into the front court. Now down 6. Alec Burks to Thompson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, he's 3 for 3 to start this game from downtown.
Nothing the defense is doing is making him uncomfortable. As an offensive guy, I love starting the game, finding my rhythm.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Jeremy Lin.
To Leonard. Ibaka. To Jeremy Lin. Ibaka. To Powell. Lin. And the rebound taken down by Green. Russell to Alec Burks. Alec Burks with the slam.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Lin to Ibaka. Won't go. And they call the foul. Out the breeze there, Jay.
A simple touch foul.
That's his first personal foul. The Raptors now hold a penalty.
Serge Ibaka. Huge block. Kawhi Leonard. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
20-footer at the buzzer. First quarter in the books. The Raptors have the lead. Good start to this one. After 1 quarter of play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
Serge Ibaka able to recover with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Kawhi Leonard against the former Cougar. Probing the defense. Leonard. Great defense, forcing the miss. Thompson had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark. Leonard. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Ibaka. To Leonard. Lets it fly from long range. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Marc Gasol. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Warriors have the basketball. To Russell. Wide open look, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Leonard.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Knocks down the first. Second one's no good. One more coming. Russell with it up top. Right now, down 7. The drive, right to the basket. Gets to the basket and scores.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
The assist from number 22,
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
To Powell. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Norman Powell, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 80% at the line. First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
and number 22, Glenn Robinson.
Russell. Serge Ibaka with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Gasol to Leonard. Fires the 3. Working hard on the glass. Ibaka. 4-3. And the rebound grabbed by the Warriors. Gets it in the left corner. Kawhi Leonard rejects it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Yes, D'Angelo Russell. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Not that time. He missed it. Ibaka. Curling inside to Ibaka. Shot clock winding down. From long range. Another chance to Powell. Beyond the arc for 3. Tough shot for Norman Powell. No good. Well, you can't do that.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Subbing in for the Warriors, number 34, Sean Livingston.
Livingston. Pascal Siakam. Tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Lowry buries it on the catch and shoot.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Possession lies with Golden State. Russell. Nice pass to set things up.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Powell to Gasol. Marc Gasol. He's 2 for 2 now.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Lowry into the front court. Up 6. Pascal Siakam to Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. Pascal Siakam to Powell. And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
The free throw good as he completes the three-point play. And the lead is up to 9. It's Golden State basketball. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Powell to Gasol. Down low. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
I'm laughing because when you look at Marc Gasol, he's not the fastest big guy in the game. He's not the smoothest, nor is he the best shooter. But you know what he is? He's prepared and he's experienced. That's why he can get you 17 to 18 to 19 points per night or more, and you get a tough low post presence.
To Russell. Not that time.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Russell into the front court. Trailing by 11. Marc Gasol snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And the finish at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Shaun Livingston has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 79% at the line. And gets both to drop at the line. Toronto has the basketball. Pascal Siakam to Lowry. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Has a chance. Can't connect. Livingston across the timeline. Down 11. Here's a chance from long range. And it's Livingston with the rebound. To Russell. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't go down. To Van Vliet. For 3. Second effort. To Van Vliet. Five to shoot for Toronto. Going to launch beyond the arc. Van Vliet denied. Have to like the defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Fires the 3. Not that time. He misses. To Gasol. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Pascal Siakam to Lowry. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Livingston to bring it up. He'll run the offense. To Russell. Taken by the Raptors.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Fred Van Vliet. Driving right to the basket. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Stephen Curry with a look. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Strong finish at the rim for Marc Gasol.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Curry with the ball. Kyle Lowry sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Ibaka to Lin. Ibaka to Jeremy Lin. Lowry, he continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Russell with it up top. Under a minute to go before halftime. To Curry. From the outside, no good. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. His guys hold a commanding lead. Trying to cash in. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Lowry with it. His guys holding the big lead. Gets it in the right corner. Pascal Siakam to Lowry. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Willie Cauley-Stein with a piece. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Has a look. Russell with a shot, no good. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Raptors put together a nice half and were rewarded with a solid lead. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. Have a look at the leading scores for the Toronto Raptors. The Warriors are down at halftime and in need of some momentum. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Defense.
The Toronto Raptors have been exhibiting some amazing defense in this matchup. Steals on the floor, blocks in the sky. They're dominating on defense all over the floor.
Player of the half.
Lowry and his court IQ were on display as he delivered the ball, putting his teammates in a position to score the basketball. His timing was impeccable.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Top plays and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
It's Curry controlling the offense. Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
To Leonard. Siakam to Leonard. Lets it fly from long range. Not done. And a putback slam.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Curry into the front court. Down a bundle. Fires the 3. Textbook defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Deep left corner. Fred VanVleet to Lowry. Probing the defense. Slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Curry into the front court. His guys down big. Kyle Lowry swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Siakam to VanVleet. Oh, he had him there for a second. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Green. Throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Kawhi Leonard sizing up Draymond Green. Lowry to Leonard. 5 to shoot for Toronto. Leonard to Lowry. 4-3. Misfires. It's no good.
He was absolutely scoring at will in the first half. But now that the defense has picked up, don't try to do too much. Less is more.
And splash. Klay Thompson. Quick catch and shoot there for 3.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Thompson. It's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. To Leonard. Fred VanVleet to Lowry. Out to 5 on the 24 from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short.
His scoring has definitely cooled off, but you have to give the defense some credit. They're denying him the ball and really making him work once he catches it.
Fred VanVleet to Leonard. Can't connect from in close. Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Marc Gasol sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
Clay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
Leonard gets it in the left corner. Has a chance. The jumper's off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
It's good. And one.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Siakam, tough matchup with Draymond Green. To Gasol. Slam dunk.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Here's Curry with it up top. His guys trail by 10. Throws it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Pascal Siakam to Van Vliet. Oh, had him going there for a second. Leonard. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Give the defense some credit here. He killed them in the first half, driving and scoring at will. But now, it's lockdown time.
Gasol to Leonard. Taking advantage of the defender. Nice ball fake.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Curry with the basketball. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Cauley-Stein powers it through. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
The free throw good as he completes the 3-point play, and the lead is up to 9. It's Steph at the controls to Thompson. Raptors come away with it. Pascal Siakam, strong finish.
Used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Russell into the front court. His guys down 11. Easy path to the rim.
Just a little defensive breakdown right there, and an open Clay means 2 points every time.
Lowry into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Pascal Siakam to Gasol. Pascal Siakam to Gasol. Beyond the arc for 3. No good. That's great defense.
Okay. I know you were knocking down everything in the first half, but that's not the case so far in the second. Maybe it's time to start executing your offense.
Kawhi Leonard pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Gets a look. Can't hit.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Leonard. Download Gasol. To Lowry. Here's a chance from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. It's Steph Curry with the rock. for 3. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Lowry here against Steph. Now that's a contest. And counted at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Lowry to Leonard. To Gasol. And scores.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Lowry into the front court. Leads 4. Lays it up and in.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Russell with it up top. He'll run the offense. Knocked loose. That'll get out off the Raptors. It remains Warrior basketball. Changes coming from both sides right now. Thompson. Oh, he just continues to pour it in from downtown. He's 6 of 7 from 3.
This is probably the time that you adjust your defense, maybe play some zone, maybe a box someone, or maybe just double team them.
Serge Ibaka. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Russell into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. Marc Gasol. Huge block. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Marc Gasol. Thompson. Missed it. To Lin. Ibaka against the native of Sweden. And count the basket.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
The rebounds corralled by the Raptors. Lin with it. His team up by 7. Going to launch beyond the arc. Jeremy Lin forcing that one there. Well defended.
When you have cold shooting like this in the second half, you have to find other ways to score than just relying on the 3-point shot. Maybe try turning that corner off that PNR and getting to the rack.
Here's Leonard for 2. Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Russell with it up top. His guys down by 9. Not today. To Leonard. Fires the 3. That won't go. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. Count the bucket for 2.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Toronto with the basketball. To Jeremy Lin. Leonard. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
The penalty for Toronto.
Pascal Siakam at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. Able to convert on both free throws.
For Golden State, number 30, Stephen Curry.
Curry to bring it up. His team down 9. Green to Russell. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Nope. First one does not go. Second one's good. Splits the pair. He wants it at the rim and scores.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Curry has it. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Rebounds taken down by the Raptors. Quarters down, the Raptors in front. Raptors ball as we get going. Going here in the fourth. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Serge Ibaka looking good. 4 for 5.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Golden State at the controls. Steph lets loose. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
These breakdowns happen because the team lacks communication. You have to point towards your man, keep that butt towards the baseline, and make sure you communicate through every screen.
Count it.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Curry into the front court. The deficit now up to a dozen. Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. To Ibaka. Lin. Lets it fly from long range, and Jeremy Lin, muscle memory, puts it to good use there.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Warriors basketball. Curry. That's rebounded by Toronto. To Lin. Surveys the floor. Lin. To Gasol. Lin. Fires the three. He was all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Jeremy Lin. Pass there. Warriors have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Here comes the screen. Short jumper stays out.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Number 13, Alec Burks.
Curry. Tough shot. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Powell, defended by Draymond Green. Rim rocker for Norman Powell. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Curry with the ball. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Ibaka. Oh, he had him there for a second. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Serge Ibaka, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 76% from the line. First one, count it. 2 for 2 on that trip. Russell into the front court. Trailing by 15. Cauley Stein. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
2 points. The assist from
Kyle Lowry with the rock. To Ibaka. Gasol. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out. Russell with it up top. The deficit now up to 13. And Draymond Green throws it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the past. Past is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Pascal Siakam to Van Vliet. Baseline drive to Gasol. It goes down.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Warriors have the basketball. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
D'Lo reminds me so much of Sam Cassell. He's not the fastest guy, but he gets where he wants to go anytime. The word that is key for him, potential, potential, potential. Will he be able to accomplish his potential?
To Van Vliet. Finish that. And they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
New blood coming in for both sides.
number 2. Into the game for the Golden State Warriors, number 34.
Thompson. Nice pass to set things up. And finishes. Draymond takes it out on the rim.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Kawhi Leonard sizing up Draymond Green. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Livingston across the timeline. 9-point margin. Screen coming. Thompson. And the rebound taken by Gasol. To Van Vliet. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Warriors have the basketball. Russell passed it off. Pascal Siakam able to recover with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Oh, had him going there for a second. That's no good. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Russell into the front court. His guys down 11. And the slam.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Unable to connect on the free throw. To Powell. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. To Leonard. Willie Cauley-Stein with the block. Russell with it up top. Down 5. Cruises inside for 2.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Powell. Runner's good there.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And Ed, not every pass needs to be a home run pass or thread the needle. Sometimes an easy kick ahead or an easy shuffle pass can make the game simple. The more simplistic the game is, the more efficient you'll be as a unit.
They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Lowry, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
He had such a great first half, but obvious adjustments were made defensively to shut him down, and now he's really starting to struggle.
To Lowry. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Possession lies with Golden State. Thompson. That is great vision to set it up. Cauley-Stein powers it through.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Oh, big finish at the rim. Now the Raptors going to use a timeout. That's their first. Leaves them with 1 remaining the rest of the way.
And this is where habits come into play. Players think they can turn that switch on and off at their beckoning call, but it doesn't work that way. That's why coaches talk about practicing good habits on a daily basis, because they show up in the fourth.
Klay Thompson rejects it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Kawhi Leonard tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Toronto has the basketball. Ibaka to Lowry. And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Lowry converts the three-point play as the Raptors able to extend their lead. Russell into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. To Leonard. Pascal Siakam, strong finish. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Great dish to set it up. Not that time. Kawhi Leonard snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To Leonard. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Russell with it up top. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. To Thompson. Pascal Siakam sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Russell. Has a look. Gets a shot up off the mark. To Ibaka. Lowry. Well defended.
In the first half, he pretty much made every single shot. It was magical to watch. But now that you have drawn so much attention, try to get your teammates more involved.
Across the timeline, it's Lowry. It's an 8-point lead. Kawhi Leonard. Second effort. Gasol to Ibaka. Gets it in the left corner. Has a chance. And it's Cauley Stein with the board. Turns and slams it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Kawhi Leonard against the former Cougar. To Lowry. Gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there. Lets it fly. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout. It's just their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one more. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Curry. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out. Intentional foul. He meant it.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
And here's the foul. Right now it's a 2-possession game, so if he hits 1 or 2 of these, it could be all she wrote. Kyle Lowry has got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again. Preparing to shoot at the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Can't connect on the first free throw.
Substitution.
Oh, he missed them both. That'll get out off the Raptors. goes down. Oh, he's feeling good. Maybe too good. Trying to cash in. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Cameron Payne at the line for 2 shots. Shoots it at 75% for his career. And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both.
Good shot, good shot.
He'll let one fly from half court. It's the Raptors with the victory as they get a good win on the road. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohn.
The Raptors finished with a narrow victory on the scoreboard. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Toronto Raptors. The Warriors just couldn't close this one out. While they did put together quite a highlight reel of dunks in this matchup, they did not put together a win. As we all know, style points never show up on the scoreboard.
Game track. Field goals.
This was a matchup in which solid shooting was prominently on display. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I'm loving enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job of effective, efficient scoring from these squads.
Player of the game.
Lowry put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in the zone, he just took it to another level. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a view of the upcoming games for the Golden State Warriors. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.
Right now, Sam. 24 hours, cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips, bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector, don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check.